Well, I asked the throne, how, Lord? And the Lord said, remember the gifts. When the gifts come to your life, you will no longer to be able to control the gift. The gifts are going to control your life. Remember the man that was jumping with 1 foot in the church. That was the gift speaking in the church, because there was one man in the church that was having a leg problem. The preacher had a misjudge. Instead of judging who was having a leg problem, he judged according to outside appearance. There was coming like a movie before me, whatever the throne room was saying. I could see it very clear and see like Smith Wigglesworth is carrying the people, throwing them to the wall. The people are coming back to life. Remember to be controlled by the gift. The gifts are going to control you where, how. You just have to be listening to the gift of God in your body, in your life, in your ears, all the way where you're going. Listen to the gift. What the gift is about to do. Hallelujah. So I got my answer right away there before the throne room. Then I asked, when, Lord? From the throne room, it was silent. But the people that were prostrating before the Ancients of Days, they were all very silent, on their face down to the ground. When I say, when, Lord, they were standing in harmony, and they were giving me answer and say, now it is the time. Go shake it, Baba, Baba, Baba. When they answered like that, it was like the waves of the ocean. It was like a bubbling water all together in harmony. There was a trumpet, a lightning, all kind of the drizzling rainbow. It was like a rain, but it was not a rain. It was like just every color that you could count on earth. You could find on the throne, all the colors, all the shaking. And it was happening, it was noise. I want to tell you, please, up there is more noise. Maybe too much noise for you. I don't know. It's noise up there. The lightning, the thundering, the shaking, the trumpet, is all kind of chaos of heaven. I couldn't bear with what was happening. I was crying myself. Then I was back on my room. When I opened my eyes, I find that I was laying on the ground. One thing that I didn't understand, when I started praying, I was on my knee. When I was there in heaven, I was standing. When I opened my eyes, I was on the ground. So I could not explain how it happened from my knee to the standing and to the ground. No matter. I cannot explain you. I cannot understand anyway how I fell down, how I stood in the bed, in the throne room, everything I could not understand. But I got my answer right there. So I said, whoa, Lord, this is wonderful. It's great. So now I can laugh uncontrollably. I was at Tuesday Christian Center in London. It was before the meeting started. One brother stood up, poor brother. Man, I don't know. I'm so sad all the time. I'm sad. I don't know why it's making me sad like this. Please, can you pray for me? And it was before the meeting. Oh, yeah, of course. The guy started laughing. Another lady came, yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, the whole church became. It was just the wave of the wave, and not knowing that there was a man in the meeting that was his day to come to cleanse himself because he was planning to commit suicide. So after that meeting, the whole meeting, we just laugh until the session was over. We went to our homes. The next morning, the guy, he's the big guy, he's the movie maker. He spent all his life making movies, and he calls. Please, he called Susan. Can I speak to Surprise? He told her, please. I said, yes. He said, please. I want to just say thank you so much for last night. Last night was my last night to live on earth. I was planning to just cleanse myself, to say a prayer, and to go home and to kill myself. Because I lose my wife, I lose my house, I became bankrupt, everything, I lose everything. So I thought of killing myself. But because of the laughter of last night, freed my soul. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Start giving out the compliments. The words of compliments. Early in the morning, give your wife the words of compliments. That gives help into the soul. Just last week, I prayed to a lady. The husband has the buses. Well, in Africa, if you own the buses, you are known like a little bit wealthy. The husband has the buses. Well, another young man called, oh, my mother is here at the hospital, I need you, please, can you come over? I said, yes, I'll come over. I went there and see the lady. Well, while I was watching her, she was speaking and so on. My sickness, it started swelling the legs started swelling. And then they say that is my heart. My heart is like this, and then all my stomach is full of water. They want to drain me and all kind of that. The Lord is saying, it's because of this lady has been carrying the heavy burden and not knowing where to drop it. Because the husband had the buses, was going in the buses, and come 2 o'clock in the morning. All those burdens was in her heart. She was carrying that heavy luggage. And sometimes, some of the weekends, the husband never come home. Goes with the buses, goes to Durban and stay there and come next week on Wednesday. And all those things was in her heart as the burden to her. I said, man, your sickness is almost like the sickness of being persevering and overwhelmed. But we will pray for you today here. I had a couple of 5 pastors with me, with other missionary teams. We will pray for you. Because this sickness that I see here is that you've been carrying in your life, Lord. You don't have no one to speak to drop these burdens. You were keeping the whole this burden. Your husband not coming at home, or kind of that thing. You were keeping in your heart, keeping in your heart, until it caused your heart to be swollen, the legs swollen, and the water being all the stomach full of water. You need to be drained, and all that is the heavy luggage that you've been carrying through the years. She said, yeah, it's very true. I said, okay. Right there we diagnose the sickness. But now what shall I do? I said, no, it's to a prayer. We will pray now. We leaded the Lord, everything. We left her there. The next morning I received the phone call. I was on the bus coming to Australia. It's me, Pastor. My mother is healed and is discharged.